I'm Jace Valcore, and the issue I'm talking about today is LGBTQ rights in Texas. So HERO was the Houston Equal Rights Ordinance, which again was an anti-discrimination ordinance that was successfully passed and then was removed. I think it was removed by vote or repealed by vote was just simple lack of education. People didn't understand what it was, and that there was countless groups being included in this ordinance. All kinds of people who now don't have this protection either, not just transgender people, but that was the entire focus of the anti-HERO campaign. At the state level, the focus and the debate throughout the legislative session this year was bathroom access for people who identify as transgender or non-binary or some other gender non-conforming status. It's really easy politically, socially, to get people scared, especially about something they don't understand, something that's new, something unfamiliar to them. So that's why fear-mongering is a very common political tactic, because it works. And unfortunately, a lot of us on the liberal progressive side tend to be the kind of people who want to respond with logic and facts and data. And, oh, well, the crime rate, doesn't show that this is the thing. There have been no cases of people being molested in bathrooms. Like, none of this is real. But people don't respond to that. The fear has already been triggered. So they need an emotional connection. They need a story. They need a personal way and reason to care about it. Which is why I am excited about the work that Transform Houston is doing based on some solid research that was first done on the West Coast, where just going door to door and talking to your neighbors and talking to your fellow citizens about issues like this can change people's attitudes, can have an actual impact on bias and prejudice. I would hope that we, as a society, could grow and learn to such an extent where we recognize that gender is diverse, that it exists on a spectrum, that people look and act differently, and it doesn't mean that they are a threat to you. Practically speaking, I would like to see gender neutral facilities, or at least ones that are not specific only to male, female, binary. Because lots of people look differently. Even people who don't identify as transgender or non-binary have days where they don't look particularly feminine enough or masculine enough. And they have to deal with this too. Everyone has to deal with these expectations, not just trans people. So if we could really move past that and remove some of those stereotypes, that's what I would hope for.